While we say hello to our lovely audience, I'm going to do that. Hello, friends. Welcome back to Historia Homies. We're so happy to be back here. Riley, homie, how you been?
I've been better. But fuck it, we move.
Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball, or fuck it, we Triforce.
Fuck it, we Triforce. Right before stream started, I made a Paradise City joke, and I just need to have the stage for one quick moment to tell you that, like, when I went back home to, see my family last month, and my grandma's phone rang, and it was "Sweet Child of Mine." You know "Sweet Child of Mine," Guns N' Roses.
Yep.
One of, like, that song when it plays.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw my aunt put her head in her hands, and I was like, "What's up?" Because it's super loud. It's so loud. And we were like, "Grandma, can you please turn down the Guns N' Roses?" And she goes, "That's not Guns N' Roses. That's Skid Row." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, it's Skid Row. Sebastian Bach, Skid Row. That's not Guns N' Roses." I was like, "That's Sweet Child of Mine. That's Guns N' Roses' song." And I was like, "It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fascinating that you know Skid Row first, but it's fine. Like, we can move forward." And it kept happening all weekend until finally I got my phone, and I was like, "Hey, Grandma, your phone." I'd call it, like, "What phone? What's it playing right now?" Skid Row. Cool. "What's my phone playing right now?" Like, that's Skid Row. Cool. "What's the text on the screen say?" Guns N' Roses. Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh.
I was just gonna let her have it.
Oh my god. You were like, "No, I have to prove my beloved family member wrong." And isn't that also what debate over video games are like, just in the same way, is proving people you love wrong at all possible turns? Oh god.
What could only be better than that is if I could prove them wrong and also be so very small.
So very small. Tiny. So very small, you say, Riley. It's interesting you say that, because today we're back and we're playing one of my favorite Zelda games. It's the Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.
The Minish Cap.
The Minsh. We're getting minched on. I love this game. I'm delighted to be here with you. Gamers at home, let me know if the video game's volume sounds fine. We are, of course, the homie. You might recognize this menu looks a lot like the menu on the GBA version of Link to the Past we played. That's because it is the same menu, just green instead of blue.
Oh, that's very fun.
Much like what Nintendo did with Link when they took him from pre-Breath of the Wild games to Breath of the Wild, they took this menu and went from green to blue.
Yeah. It's wild that they're like, "Fuck the green, he's blue now."
He's blue now. It's a fine outfit. I like his Tears of the Kingdom starting tunic really well myself, but that's a conversation for whenever we get to that one. It's
whenever we do the ranking of all Links.
Yeah. Also, if anyone noticed me fucking around with layout things such as getting the logo on here and not having Izzy's name for some reason on screen, it's because when I started streaming, every single asset in every one of my OBS layouts like got put in a blender and random. It was like we started a new Hades run. It was just everything got randomized. And I had to turn a bunch of things on and off. I gotta get in there and
go after a boon and figure out which streaming boon I have.
Exactly.
Let's see here. Where is the Minish Cap in my big book here?
Yeah. Give that a quick find. While you're looking, you got it? What do you got in that there thing?
Like Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and Four Swords, the Minish Cap was developed jointly with Capcom. It tells the origin story of the sacred Four Sword, as well as the Wind Sorcerer Vati, which both previously appeared in Four Swords. Like previous games featuring the blade, Link is able to split into multiple versions of himself to solve certain puzzles and in combat. It also took the Nat Hat that allowed Link to shrink and seek out new paths in Four Swords and made it a central mechanic. Link used Elzo, the Minish Cap, to travel between the Hyrulean world and the teeny tiny world of the Minish, hidden with its cracks and quiet corners. In 2011, the Minish Cap was distributed as one of several free bonus titles in the Ambassador program for those who pre-ordered a 3DS.
Wow, that's all true. I can verify all those things happened. That's all real.
Here, baby.
Also, for the record, his name is Ezlo, not Elzo. I gotta protect my boy Ezlo, series favorite, franchise favorite Ezlo. I love this game.
Big star, name up in the rafters, right next to feet, jersey hanging up.
Right next to, like, I don't know, the fairy in Phantom Hourglass who's not Navi.
Fucking Choo-Choo or whatever the fuck your name is.
Alright, I'm gonna hit start on this bad boy. This lovely little stained glass right off the bat.
We love this. Long time ago. And the world was on the verge of being swallowed by Shadow.
The hedgehog!
The tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero of men a sword of golden light. But he didn't have a hat. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness.
He had like a mullet.
Hatless. He had a mullet. He was party in the front, party in the back. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care by putting it on the top of a box.
Not being familiar with Greek mythology, they thought surely nothing bad can ever be associated with putting stuff in a box and locking it up.
Nobody would put something in a box like this.
No one ever has. No one's thought of this before. Here's our Princess Zelda showing right up. She's already walking around the world. She already has more autonomy than she's had in some of the games.
She has a full life.
Yeah. Good morning, Master Smith. Would you like to be Master Smith?
Goodness me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone? The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how he gets.
You've got to kick that smoking habit, Master Smith. Oh, don't worry about him, though. He'll be fine. Where's Homie?
Mind your business, kid.
The whole town is bustling for the annual Picori Festival. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly?
Oh, is that what you were here for? Well, Homie was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. But I do have an errand at the castle. Yes, that should be fine. Homie, time to get up.
You did a great job looking asleep and in real pain during that.
I was trying really hard to do a different old person voice instead of my Master Roshi voice.
Yeah, I respect that. You gotta change it up.
I'm trying to stretch my boundaries as an actor. Jay.
As an actor, yeah. You know, you've done a lot of acting recently. Rude hedgehog, rude girl. You've been a lot of different people recently. What music is this? This is like it's not Zora's Domain, but it almost sounds a little bit like a Zora Domain.
Let me turn it up.
Blum blum blum. I can turn it up on my end too if you need me to.
I hear it.
It might just be unique to this.
It might be unique to this, but I think it might have like similar chords to Zelda's Lullaby. I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe.
Or something in that effect.
It's almost a little bit Lon Lon Ranch theme too. Yeah,
yes.
Okay, yeah, there's that. That's in there, yeah. Hey, homie. Oh, wait, no, that's you.
Princess Zelda is here. She'd like to know if you'd like to join her at the festival.
Yeah, homie, come on. Let's go check out the festival together while your grandfather fucking dies.
Do you want any cigarettes, kid?
Master Smith already gave me permission to take you.
Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. And while you're there, also, you can do me a favor. I just finished making this sword for the Minister of Hyrule Castle. I'd like you to deliver it to him.
You accepted the Smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. You fucking Nimrod.
This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it. And while the two of you may be like childhood friends, remember, Zelda is the Princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her, or else there might be a whole video game.
We can't have that. I don't think my lungs will hold for a whole video game.
I die.
Oh no! Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe. Come on, homie. Let's go check out the festival. I think it's cute in games of this era where when people are talking, they're doing their little walking animation to indicate that they're talking.
Yeah, this has like such a good pixel art style.
I
like,
love it.
It stands out from like the Pokemon games, stands out from other Zelda games. Link is so like taking like the Toon Link style and kind of matching it in here works so well.
It
His
works
little
incredibly well.
The way the ledge looks, the way the path looks, everything looks beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It is some GBA games had pixel art styles that were really good at like using the right level of shading and lighting to like not look 3D, but just create really good sense of depth to them, I think. And I think the sprite art in this does that super well. Here's Hyrule Town.
Interesting note, Jay. So that pan flute there, we were listening to the Spirit Tracks Overworld theme earlier today.
Yeah.
That's just an interesting line to draw of like the pan flute is what symbolizes that the Spirit Tracks are here.
I didn't even think about that. That's so true.
I was just thinking about it because we were talking about it today, like what instruments were happening in Spirit Tracks, in Zelda music, and what different stuff symbolizes.
No, absolutely, yeah, because Spirit Tracks in my head was the only game to use the pan flute, but clearly I'm wrong because it's right here. This is also one of only. No, what you got?
No, you.
Oh, I was gonna say this is one of only a couple games where Zelda's like a childhood friend of yours. I think it's only this and Skyward Sword, maybe.
And I love this opening with her because she's just fucking kicking it. You were chasing your more excited friend around, and this builds a dynamic that we don't get to see a lot of in like the way that Link interacts with the world, where he's like just tailing behind a friend who's more sociable than him. And that's awesome. Like that's genuinely like that's one of those things that like kind of bangs.
Yeah, and she's going around, you're getting bits of lore about the world, you found out where you can get items, you just heard her talk to an old man who's talking about how the Picori are real and not a myth, not a legend, which is what they are thought to be by many people. She mentions the sword fighting tournament that you're here for. I'll also tell you, it gives you a really good look at this town, which is important because this game, you explore this town, I mean, you can see what, if you played it, you know are little like holes and paths to go through when you're a Minish. You explore this area in a lot of different ways through this game, more than a lot of Zelda games have you do with their Hyrule towns or Hyrule, castle towns.
It's like a hub game in a very real way. And that is like a shine for it in the way that like I think Majora's Mask has Clock Town as a shine, or truly just like those. Like it is a place you come back to and you feel like is alive. Which actually, speaking of, we get the book. A town that feels alive. Fujibayashi set out to make the central hub of the game feel lived in, packing the town with details and people going about their lives. By adding hidden paths and puzzles, accessed by shrinking, Hyrule Town also takes on the feel of a dungeon, something Zelda developers hadn't really attempted before. When the game was finished, Aonuma had high praise for the depth his team gave Hyrule Town, saying it exceeded even Clock Town in Majora's Mask.
Wow! That's really cool. And like, there are points in this game in between dungeons where you do have to like figure out how to get to a hidden Minish village inside like the bakery or inside a fountain or whatever to like get stuff to keep going through the game, and it's really cool the way you keep coming back here and doing that. That's very neat that they acknowledge that. I also love here that the princess has just happened to win the drawing for a grand prize here in the town. She just happened, the daughter of the king who beheaded this guy at the slightest whim, just happened to win. And out of these three items, the beautiful heart, the glimmering jewel, or the dinky little shield, the shield is so adorable, I think I'll take it.
Why? Why would you want that ugly thing? I love it. Because again, that's also like Zelda, Zelda has a sense about her, or is reasonable, and has like some sort of like personality that is outset. And it bangs. It rules. Like, it's that Wind Waker vibe, right? It's bringing the Tetra of it all in.
It's something that when we do play Spirit Tracks also get. I mean, in that case, because she's with you the whole game, that game also really gets is like.
And that's also Tetra, right? Like that is also like Like
It's
that is
it's
a
her
direct
like
line.
great granddaughter or whatever. Yeah, and so they definitely write her a little bit the same way.
Toon Link Zelda has the sauce in the way
Yeah.
that like a lot of Zeldas don't, because
Yeah.
they're just willing to be little bit of fucking weirdos in the way that's fun, in the way that like tells you like, oh, this is great. Like I hate I never want to be like the guy who's just like, the ones that I like are the best. But,
I mean, that's called liking things, baby.
mm-hmm.
It is something that like Skyward Sword. Actually, I will also say I do like that Zelda a lot. Like she's got a ton of personality in that game, and in ways that like Tears of the Kingdom.
Wind Waker kids.
They do, yeah. They've got the Wind Waker kids. Someone our forever mentioning friends, Hello Hyrule mentioned when they did a season on this, is their I think second season, that there's a lot of or there's some like Majora's Mask character designs who even show up in this as sprite
There
art.
are the Carpenters.
Yeah. And I think the fairies are also based on that.
That's so fucking cool. It's just the perfect. This is like the perfect meld. This
Yeah,
does what I want a
great.
Zelda game to do, and
It's
it
great.
melds the different things together in one.
I like that you're starting on a special day, you know? It's like there's just something pomp and circumstancy away. Come on, homie, let's hurry to the castle. Here's our northern Hyrule field. Past the town, there's a little more area where monster. Oh no, she's been stricken by a Deku.
Deku Scrubs.
Is this the last appearance of the Deku Scrub? It actually might be.
Dog,
this game?
I think it might be.
This is a business scrub too. Like these guys will sell you shit and stuff. They're great. Homie, do
This is
something about it.
Right
Sorry.
before the Deku Scrubs were killed by the Koroks.
Yep.
The Deku Scrubs and the Kokori were both fucking destroyed. Wait! Triforce heroes have Deku Scrubs.
Oh, there you go.
So they yet live. They just have not been around.
Here, there's a festival and came to town hoping to hawk his wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs has a frequency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy anything. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave.
See you later, Haas. This does the thing I like in Zelda games where it gives you like the world exists.
Yeah.
You have a good like kind of foothold here, and like what is this place that Link has lived in?
Yeah. It's a place that Link has lived in. It feels like it. The music is also really nice. I like this game's soundtrack quite a bit.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah. Oh, homie brought the sword, did you? Then as minister to the kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, I didn't know this character had a name, I forgot, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon. I'm sorry, homie, but I better go. I've got to go prepare for the ceremony. I had a good time at the festival. Thanks for coming with me.
Besties.
Besties, they're friends. I like the red Triforce on that stained glass window up there.
Yeah.
That's an interesting touch. And also, this game does not refer to the Triforce, so it's interesting that it is still...
The golden light, the golden power.
The light force in this is what they call it.
Fascinating. You know about that sword, homie?
I was going to say, I'll give you old man duties.
It's called the Picori Blade, and it looks the way evil. It's called the Picori Blade. It looks much evil away in that chest.
You went through a whole character arc there.
Picori Blade. Hey, Jake, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Yes, hello, what's up?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, okay.
The Picori Blade is sacred among the people of Hyrule. The legend has it that long ago the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade.
This is just my bridge voice from the Digimon actual play I do.
Amazing. There's our king.
King of Red Lions.
Let the award ceremony commence. Brought to you, champion of the competition, you may approach the blade.
Not at all a sword fighter. This guy never wields a sword, but somehow has won the sword fighting competition.
Yeah, probably like using magic. It's probably like a fucking martial arts tournament thing where he just wails on him and no one knows.
Sure.
You get Vati. Take the boy.
To think things would go this well. The Picori blade in the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. I don't really know what Vati sounds like, but something like that.
That sounds right.
Just smack!
All right, these two got it.
Yeah, surely he won't do the same thing twice. Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. I said that like there was more to the sentence, but there wasn't. What do you got?
I love that these two are scared and like I don't know, that's good sprite work, baby.
Yeah. Oh no, the sword! Pandora's box. And the light and Zelda's got something going on in response to it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you want to be Zelda for a minute?
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family. Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That'll never do. So I'm gonna do something bad to stone with you!
Amuro, I'm doing something quite wicked.
It's twisted AF.
Welcome to my twisted mind, Link.
Welcome to my dark, twisted fantasy. All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now to find out what power awaits me in this chest.
Oh,
Fuck.
it's fucking empty.
There's nothing in there but a rabble of monsters. What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it.
I know that it's fucking like it's old hat. It's boring to say at this point. Vati has such a cool design.
He is. Yeah, he's just a cool guy. He's simple. Like he's a different guy in a tunic. It's a purple tunic. He's got that emo boy hair. He's a little bit like he's got something I feel like a lot of like Final Fantasy villains have in common. A little bit, where they're like not super like masculine, imposing armored figures. They're just kind of like slender, shadowy dudes a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yep. And it works. I think it fucking works.
Yeah. We've woken up. We're standing at I don't know why the smith is here for the front line of the royal court, but I guess he's just a really good smith.
Well, because you're here, and he's
That's
like,
true.
oh, you're fucking, hey, your grandson got his shit rocked.
Can you pick him up? Your grandson threw up at school. Can you come pick him up?
They got me. I got hit with a big lazy beam.
A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we could likely have broken the curse. So it's not just that they know it's like a sacred sword, it's like they know this sword like has like real magic. Like even like that
It
they
is
can
a
use
sword
for
of
stuff.
evil's bane. They
Yeah.
just don't know the mechanics of that and what that means.
It's not the one, but it is one. It's also fascinating that this is like one of the only games where you like unleash the monsters into the world that you fight for the whole game.
Yeah,
Like, that's
you
so neat.
see what fucked everything up.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the Picori. Yes,
also
the
fun
ones
fact,
from the
but-
fair. No. What do you got?
It's interesting to me that they made the decision to be like, they're the Picori, eat shit. No, they're the Minish. Ha, tricks on you.
Yeah.
Like that is interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know we're talking about going to the Minish Woods to find the Picori who forged the blade. I know the Picori are based on like the Celtic like little folk, like right, like the hidden folk, that kind of mythology. I don't know if that's like if like having multiple names from them, like the names we have and the names they have for themselves is like a thing from that. I don't know. That's interesting.
No, we're dispatching soldiers there. No, we're
No,
not.
we're not.
We're gonna dispatch one 10-year-old.
Yeah. Well, because the Picori only show up for children. That's the reason we're sending a kid out on this, is because they're fae folk. They love the laughter and whimsy of children. Of course, they're only gonna show up for children.
They thought of everything.
Ah, it's beautiful.
If Homie has recovered, then yes.
Please, homie, restore your homie. And this is one where
Homie, and Homie be unto you.
And this is one where, like, the childhood friend thing is a basic thing, but, like, you're endeared to Zelda, like you just said, because that first few minutes was really, like, cute and, like, great. You do kind of care. Like, you're like, ah, shit, we gotta get our friend back.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know, this is the most that Zelda feels like a character until maybe Skyward Sword.
I think that's probably fair. I think I can see an argument for the Sheik stuff in Ocarina of Time, but I don't know if I agree with that argument, but I could see it.
I would buy that. I would buy Zelda Ocarina of Time is in the same kind of vein.
And Tetra obviously has a character, but that's different, right? Like Tetra is different.
Tetra's a different person who has princessdom thrust upon them in the way that, like, Eddie Brock has Venom thrust upon him.
Yeah. It's a wild fucking take, and I love it.
Well, it's the fact that she goes back to Tetra afterwards. She doesn't stay Zelda.
Yeah.
She's like, no, fuck this. Don't fucking call me that.
Yeah, she's not dressed like that in Phantom Hourglass either. Yeah, you never fucking see that. Why would you? Why would she dress like that? She's a pirate. She's got shit to do. We got our map of Hyrule. Riley, this is a game you haven't played, right?
I've played. I got this on a handheld thing, and I've been playing it. I had been playing it on my lunch breaks at work last year. So I had played up to. I was climbing Mount Krennel.
Okay, cool.
And
I
fucking like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not a big 2D Zelda person, but I really liked it.
This is, I think, the best 2D Zelda. I am not afraid to say it. I think it rocks. I think a lot of them are good. Like all the 2D Zelda games are pretty much good. I guess you and I shat on the original Legend of Zelda, but you know what? All the 2D Zeldas, once they figured it out, are good.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, oh, we shat on the original Legend of Zelda. Yeah, it's a trillion years old.
It'll be fine. There's another area though.
On AC/DC.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. You shit on the Beatles. It's another area though where you see like, oh, that's a little Minish path you can go through later when you come through here when you're small. This game has so many cool areas where you can see something and think, oh, I bet I'm going to come back later, and you do, and it's always really rewarding when you do. And now there's monsters here!
Because you released all the monsters!
Like that. Hey, here's your guys!
There's my guys, look at them!
There's Muto, the head carpenter!
And there's Muto, I'm head carpenter, the king of Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See that sorcerer's attack? Tore things up pretty bad around here. You know, kid, you shouldn't be playing anywhere near the construction zone.
Okay. I'm armed.
That's true.
I also just think rapid tapping the sword button feels really good in this game.
It's really fun. I love that, like, you get the full animation still. It just comes through like a fan running above your head.
Yeah, it just friggin' blitzes you.
I love that you have a roll too. That's just smart.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
smart.
good roll. I love these guys.
Minions.
Yeah, banana! Banana! Despicable me. We learn what a heart does. This is also... Oops. Yeah, the sprite work rocks. It's
yeah, I'm just like
so
looking
good.
at Link when he rolls, when he picks stuff up.
Yeah.
Like,
I gotta stop doing that.
keep rolling into these guys.
They're just so much fun. I want to say hi.
Also, this game has Lon Lon Ranch. That's how you know it's good.
It does. It does. This is like the only other one to have it.
It really is. My precious
Oh, interesting. You can
angel.
hop on this. I'm sure that won't be important later. Can we do anything in here? No, we can't go in here yet.
Really? Oh, weird little tornadoes. I hope those aren't important later.
I love that shit. Like, I love just looking at something on a map and being like, this is an important tool that'll help us later. Let's go. Sarah, if I hear you on the oracles, I mean, they're all the Capcom ones, right? Like, this was the first one. This was my first Zelda game. So some of it is absolutely bias and nostalgia, but like, I think this one and those two all have the juice in a really particular way.
It's almost like they should let other devs play with the toys.
Yeah. It's almost like Nintendo made some of the most influential games of all time and should let people influenced by those games come and work with them on the next step of those ideas. I love the beams of light coming through the trees here.
Yes. It's such a good touch.
I like the music in this place. This takes me back. Were you what was your game store when you were a kid?
I would go to EB Games before it got bought out and GameStop took over. And
I was a
GameStop.
Yeah. I was a game crazy kid, and the Game Crazy by me had a demo GBA, and this was one of the games it had on it.
Nice.
And so I just played through this forest so much when I was waiting for my parents to pick which Woody Allen movie they want to watch for the 50th time.
That's fucking relatable. I remember when the 360 came out. I was at the mall and I went to the GameStop and I saw it there and I got to play it for a little bit and I was so excited. I came home and I wrote down on a piece of paper, remember to tell your friends you got to play the 360.
Like you would have forgotten. That's so
it's
funny.
one of those things, it's looking at it now, it's like, oh, ADHD kid recognizing what they need to do to remember something.
Yeah, that's so funny. I went the wrong way. Clearly, I don't know shit about my favorite Zelda game.
No, you went the right way. I think you have to get all the way to the end of there. And
do you? I started to think. No, you're right. Okay.
You had it.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, because that's just up there. Okay. But yeah, I just even love here how you've got all these little attention to detail. Oh, there's a little waterfall there that you can go up later. Even from the moment before you've met a Picora, you just are thinking about the impact they have on this version of Hyrule and all these little things that are for them, a path or a town or a whatever. It's real cool.
Look at how the world is a little bit different. Imagine how this would affect them.
You're right. It was literally right here. I'm so silly.
You were so close.
Oh, because you have to go back here. That's what it was.
Ow. Oh, somebody stop them.
That's a good, there we go.
Oh, ow. Somebody help, please. Can anybody hear me?
Oh, performance of a generation.
Oh, they're beating me up. Oh, they keep hitting me.
Oh, you got a piece of heart. Good for you.
They're pushing me back and forth forever.
Apparently, because of the Oracle games don't have a guide, they were like, oh shit, that sucked to try to direct people without having a guide.
Yeah.
And so that's why they're like, we need a Navi in this one.
Yeah.
Hey kid, you there? Ow! Hey, don't just stand there, do something.
I love how he stomps. I love how he gets angry. Look at him.
He's got a lot of personality.
So much.
You like watching me take this abuse? Help me.
What they get right with him and with Midna and the best Zelda companions have to be a little rude. They have to be a little sassy.
And Tattle from Majora's Mask.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. I don't want somebody who's just happy to be there.
Yeah. I don't want Fee the computer.
That was close. Not that I could have handled them myself. But that's besides the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Oh, I see. The Picora, you say, and Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What? The Sacred Blade? Is that so? I see. You and I have quite a lot in common.
You sound like that one Tim Robinson bit where he's going, what? What?
They did what?
You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's. And you could say that reforging the Sacred Blade can break his curse, eh? Well then, you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. Eslo? How'd you say?
Eslo. It's Eslo.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure. So now we're gonna, this will be fine. This is a fine pace, right?
Wait, I say. You walk so quickly, too quickly, in fact. Can't you go any slower? Surely you've noticed I have no wings.
He's just a little guy.
Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? I love. Take a look at me. Soak all of me in, you fuck.
Understand what you're working with here.
If it isn't one thing, it's another.
I love.
It's so funny.
I love
humor.
It's great, and also they did such a good job of anthropomorphizing your hat into like it's not just a talking hat. Fuck Cappy Mario Odyssey. I like Cappy in Mario Odyssey, but fuck that shit. This is like look at this real angry duck. That's a real duck that's mad at you.
There's like in this book here, there is a list of like there's a bunch of different images, like concept art of Link with Eslo. And like it's showing all the like the Eslo design I don't even here. Let me fucking.
I can. Yeah. So I've got OBS open in the other thing. I can see. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at them.
Yeah. It's like all these different like Eslo.
Look at them. I love him jumping. He's got that little air blowy thing. Getting stuck in the trap in the gust jar. Oh, that's so good.
It's so funny, and like that all has like little lines too. Of just him like yelling, he's going, "Do not defy me," and poking Link in the face.
Oh my god!
I bet you want me to shout, "Hey!"
He's so bossy.
You quit looking inside me. It's just so touching, Link.
Yeah.
And then like poking at Zelda, going, "Link ordered me to do this," and Link going, "I did not." That's not true.
That's so fucking good. I also love just like look at him. Look at this little kid who's having to listen to his hat talk. Like it's all just really good animation. Quack 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 quack. I fucking love him.
They got it. Like they have the design of the thing, just that like the charm of him.
I love that talking animation where he's like going around in a little circle as he flaps his beak. Look, it's just...
It's really good.
It's awesome. I love you, Eslo. You're my favorite
He's
guy.
like, "You're hopeless and you suck. I'm a hat now."
I'm gonna fucking harass you from up here for 20 to 30 hours.
Plus ratio, plus annoying, plus I'm your hat.
Plus your best friend got turned to stone by a wizard who doesn't even use a sword.
And I know that wizard.
Here we go. We're learning how to go Minish mode.
I'm going Minish mode.
And this is one of the other Zelda things, right? Is like, you know, like whether it's the future and the past, or whether it's the Dark World or whatever, like Zelda has multiple worlds. It's always about crossing between different worlds, and this is a way of doing that all in one world. And I think that's really neat. Like it's a world within a world and not two separate worlds.
It's one of those things that's like. One of those things that I want to look at more in further explorations of Zelda is like, how do they do two worlds, and how would I do two worlds?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what other ways are there? Fucking Tears of the Kingdom has the like underground world and really undersells it a little bit. Like, I don't know. They kind of they undersold it in trailers. It's neat, but it's like.
Yeah, they undersell the depths, and that's like more of the game than the ups.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny how they do that. The depths, by the way, when Skyward Sword came out, I love these little runes that he just magics out of his beak, hops around and does a chant, and you're little.
This is great. This is a great animation. Boing, boing, boing. There he is.
And that is what immediately tells you that the other world of the Minish is gonna feel like a different world, because immediately it's showing you that this game is like committing to what's small being big, and that's gonna be something you're gonna see.
And it's also like, what do we need to do to make it clear that you're Link when you're small? And it's like, all right, we are a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pixels.
Yeah.
Red, green, yellow outline.
We're 8 apples tall, and he's warning you about how like puddles will drown you and shit. You know, like. Regular grass is the woods now.
Proceed with caution, my lad.
If not for your sake, then my own. Yeah, and I mean, look at this. You can't go through this tall grass now.
Mm-hmm.
You're too.
It's
you're
such
too
like
little.
it's like you're really little, and then it like has the line pointing at you, which I think is just great. It's just a great touch.
And you can go through a log. And you're doing like little, like not puzzles, but like challenges of like, do I under? Yeah, you've just fucking drowned.
Yep. And you got a little Minish village just
I love
hidden in
this
the
place.
background. And look at how good the sprite work is here on these big ass acorns, dog.
I'm home. I'm home. This is Zelda to me.
This is perfect.
This shit, like the Hyrule Town and the Minish Village in this game are, I think, for me what Clock Town is for you a little bit. I just feel home when I'm there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Here's some little guys. Here's some
Oh,
little
there
guys.
They are. The Minish are such good little freaks.
They're really good. Pico Picori. Pico Picori. I'm not gonna do all of them. Yeah, it's such a fun. You almost sound like you're doing a Mario. Here we go. Like it's in there somewhere. It's been a long time since they've seen Last Human. You didn't understand what they were saying just now, Riley. We need to get a jabber nut.
Oh, what the fuck is a jabbing nut?
Well, it's a nut, and it makes you jabber.
Did you know you can play nut outside?
That's right, Snake. The jabber nut allows you to talk to many kinds of creatures that you otherwise couldn't. Huh. I guess I should look around.
The jabber nut, huh? What do you mean when you say jabber?
There's a fucking house in a shoe. Their roof is mushrooms. Oh,
Love it.
it's so good. Can I? Yeah, I can slice those.
Yeah, you got it.
We need to go to where I think no, not Malari. Festari.
You gotta go to the Minish Pope.
Yeah, we gotta go see the Minish Pope. I always thought. I always thought these looked delicious to me. The roof on this building looks like fruit gummy candy that I always wanted to eat as a kid.
I have never ever been that way about anything of like, oh, I need to eat that right now. But like, it is like a common thought.
It's the difference between you and me.
There you go, Minish Pope.
Here's the Minish
Bishop.
Pope. I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here. I like these pushing up his little glasses all the time. I am Vistari. I watch the Abbey, as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You couldn't even have visited the tourism, but you couldn't even gotten on Duolingo before coming here?
You just wander in here completely untouched from everything.
Good lord, you could use a jabber nut. It will allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just south of here. Okay, goodbye.
Okay. Thanks. I do love the like, nope, go that direction, shithead.
Yeah. Oh, look at this house! It's a barrel. I don't know why I keep talking to these fools. Oh, you
Okay,
get
here you go. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it. Yeah.
Oh, I was worried I was gonna fuck it up.
Oh, homie.
That must be the Jabba Nuffin star we told you about.
You've committed to this voice.
Well, you better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all.
I don't want to eat a nut with lips.
Chow
Yeah.
me down, big boy.
Feed me, Seymour. These are an item later, I think. I forget what they're for. You can like drink them and do things.
Sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
talk to that guy now. You can't.
Oh fuck, you're right. God,
it's
what am
fine,
I
it's fine.
doing? No, what am I? I'm so rude. So you've
eaten
eaten.
the jabbing nut.
No, go for it.
And now you can understand us. The elders said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us.
I love that they're just from Brooklyn. Welcome to Little Brooklyn.
Welcome to Little Brooklyn.
You've heard of travelers who find a kinstone get really lucky? Oh, we gotta talk about fucking kinstones in this game. Well, that's all thanks to items made by us, Minish. You see, we thrive on making humans happy. It gives us energy, but we only do it in secret.
Monsters Inc. sounded ass.
I don't know if we're gonna get to kinstones in this because it's after the first dungeon, but hopefully they will. We probably will. The first dungeon's not too long.
If you truck, you can make it.
Yeah. They just told us that there's Minish living in Hyrule Town. And again, they told us that they live in Hyrule Town.
In case you want to talk to one of them.
You know, another neat thing about this game, another interesting thing about this game, it's... I might be wrong, but it's maybe the only Zelda game where there's like a previous legend of a Link-type hero in the opening of the game.
Yeah.
Who's just a different guy.
I mean, do we know it's a different guy and not Link?
I mean, he doesn't have the cap.
No, but he's got blonde hair and a green outfit.
But he doesn't have the cap.
Oh, is the cap built in?
I feel like until
Skyward Sword and here, Skyward Sword establishes Link, and then
yeah,
like the next, like this one establishes, oh, he does have a little green hat. Because I think the first time a dude saves your people, you're like, he was blonde, he wore green, and he had a sword. And the second time the dude saves your people, you're like, and he had that fucking hat again.
Oh, that's an interesting... So you're saying, like, it's less that he didn't have a hat, and it's more that that just isn't part of what stuck with the, like, cultural memory of it. That's a really interesting take. I love that.
Because, like, he's like, oh, yeah, they're wearing the fucking ranger outfits. Like, yeah, he was a ranger.
Yeah, no, that's a really cool idea. That's a really cool idea. I love the elder who has a sewing needle as a scepter. Come on. Come on.
Fucking small shit. What if a guy was small?
What if little? Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. So many fucking old people in the start of this game.
So many old people.
We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Oh, hello.
Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Elzo. This child is Foamy. We need to break a curse that has been cast upon the princess of Hyrule.
You seem to have some sort of curse on your voice.
Do you show will need to reforge the broken glory blade?
Ah, Jesus Christ! And now you've come here hoping to have that blade reforged. Well, if that's what you're after, you'll need 4 mystic elements that I have on a poster right behind me that I got by redeeming my Club Nintendo points.
Let's see. It is the Goron. It is a bagel. It is a rice ball, and then it is 3 tears.
Yeah. No, you got it in one. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. Does that?
You want me to fill in the rest of the map?
Yeah, while you're at it, you got some crayons. I do think it's fun that one of these is just... one of those elements is just wrong. Like, one of those dungeons you go to and it turns out to not be where the element is.
Really?
Yeah, that's
fucking awesome.
The third one you go for is the wind element. I know I'm not spoiling something that you'd experience in the game, but it'll still be cool when you get to it if you do play through this at some point. And then you wind up instead getting the thing that lets you fast travel in that dungeon. You get the Ocarina of Wind in that dungeon. A second Ocarina. And then the wind element ends up being the last one you find instead. Vestari is going to show us the way. So cool. Yeah, I love that shit. I also just think it's cool that, like these elements, I think, are also in the Four Swords games. And, like, you know, Four Swords is kind of often maligned, but, like, it's really cool that Capcom, I wish they'd be able to keep doing it, they were kind of, like, building, okay, these are our bits of lore. These are our species and, like, things that make up Hyrule for us that aren't, like, contradictory to what the mainline stuff does, but they're just adding their own shit. That just adds more layers of mythology to the world and makes it feel bigger.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I love it.
All right, Vile Beasts. We know what to do.
Yeah. I eat those
You're the
fuckers
Vile
for
Beast
breakfast. Guy. Yeah, I'm the Vile... You called me to deal with the Vile Beasts. I charge hourly. It's so cool. I real quick, I just love, oh, you saw this earlier. Now we go in and, oh yeah, sure enough, this is the first whole temple. It's so cool.
Yep. It's normal sized to a Picori. This is a normal sized shrine.
Exactly.
This would be the Deepwood Spines. Oh, yeah. You get it.
Yeah, there's monsters inside. Ah, monsters. Don't be afraid. He's gonna wait right here. No, you're not. You're coming with us, you piece of shit.
Stay on my head, motherfucker. Otherwise, they'll all laugh at me.
Good first dungeon design. Immediately there's something you can't pass, but that clearly interacts with you, so you know you'll be able to later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can figure it out again.
Unfuckable puzzle to start.
I'm a genius. Slug.
Oh boy, she's slugging.
Oh, she's slugging. I do like these slugs. I mean, they're just regular slugs.
Yep, they're just here. They're vibing.
These are normal animals that you're murdering with a blade, the likes of which they've never seen. We're learning about keys. I like that there's, like, leaves up there. Like, it's just, I don't know. I could go on all day, and I feel like I can just go on all day about how cool it is to be little.
Absolutely. Like, it's fucking cool. It gets the vibe. I can't wait to meet the Subrosians. And Seraph in the Oracle games. I'm gonna go through and play the Oracle games proper. I just have not yet.
Are they in the one we've played or the other one?
They're in both, I believe.
Okay. I thought each one had their own species, but I might be wrong.
That might be true. I love this animation. This little like when you pull back this and you get all red in the fucking face.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's struggling. Oh. Wrong button.
It's so
Thumb
good.
off the wrong button.
So good. The way that the fucking mushroom neck jiggles is awful.
There's a really good attention. Yeah, it's disgusting, but it rocks. There's a really good attention to physics.
Game gets it. Game fucking gets it, Jay.
Game fucking get it.
And this part is also good.
I love this. Yeah. There's nothing out here. Oh no, yeah, we do that first.
Look at the size of that barrel.
It's not big, we're just small. They remind you.
Don't forget, you're tiny.
Don't forget you're really little. It's also like these dungeons all being themed around the elements. It's like this is technically the earth element dungeon, but it's like you're using fire to solve some puzzles. You're using water to solve some puzzles. That's a very like consistent line of thinking they have in this game.
Yep. Of just the thing that is important is the elements. That is what brings this whole world together.
It's fucking consistent. Forgot I could hop off that. I'm sorry. I was about to make a joke about being about to fuck this up, and then I did find a way to fuck it up. Riley, I don't know what to do now.
We gotta move that one to the bottom one.
I figured it out. Never mind. I knew the whole time.
Hut.
And we can't. Oh yeah, we can't hurt these guys yet. We need the gust jar.
Great item.
Yeah, I love the gust jar. Top tier, all-timer item.
It's gonna be sad to watch that like lose to the hook shot in round 1 of whatever the next ticket.
Yeah.
I will bracket.
Yeah.
This is so good. This is so good.
I love a room, like a dungeon with a like rotating thing that has multiple paths you can go through. I love the water temple in Twilight Princess where you're moving that staircase to move the waterfall in different directions. Always fun.
Well, that one doesn't move.
Oh, we gotta go this way. Fighting some angry ladybugs.
Get his ass. Here we go. Lock and load.
This is one where there's different ways it'll go depending on how far you shoot yourself, which is really cool. I want to get that heart. Wait, can we get? No, we can't. No, we can get something over there. So I'm gonna go back again. Someone clip that to say I love the water temple. Some water temples are good. Just because the Ocarina one's a pain in the ass doesn't mean they all have to bear that. Skyward Sword one's good too.
Later room, so once you visited the blinking room is the room with your location.
This game's water temple kicks ass too.
I can't wait to get to it.
It's really good.
It's just fucking charming. Also, again, just cute game design. Like, yeah, like the part, there's two different, that line where the mushrooms drag back is cut into two different chunks.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
that-
smart. It's gonna make sure you're figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. What we need now is something to hold down this switch.
But what?
This also implies that somebody, like, set up all these puzzles.
I mean, that's true with like most dungeons and most of these games,
but so
right?
it's like got like the lines and stuff at the ground. It's like, yeah, other people have walked through this and done this puzzle before.
Sure. I mean, it's probably like someone checks on the elements once in a while, right?
That's
it's like
true,
if you're
that's true.
the caretaker, you gotta check.
And they just put everything back. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I buy that.
And it's still teaching you stuff like we just learned how to grab and pull things. It's making sure you know, but it's like using the whole first dungeon to teach you things, but it's not being annoying about it.
Yep, it's quick, it's easy, gets out the way.
It's quick. It's so quick. Yeah, it really is such a difference.
Well, maybe also that like all the fucking lines on the ground is a past hero forging the Picori blade. That's what Seraph said. That's that. I like that.
I mean, that's distinctly possible. We do know such a hero existed.
We don't know what Skyward Sword Link got up to after fighting Demise in the fucking uh-oh zone.
I do love the idea that it is Skyward Sword Link.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's the man.
Like, he did have a whole life ahead of him after that.
Mm-hmm. He was a baby.
He was just a little guy. He was like 17, but, you know, he was a little
That's
baby
a little
boy.
guy. That's a little guy.
That's a little guy. I want to see what's over here. I forget what's where a little bit in this place, in this part of the place.
However, you do remember how far back you have to pull to get to places.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Critical path.
Yep. And the Picori did come from the sky, Sarah. If you look, I mean, that's an interesting thing in Zelda, right? Is like the sky is associated with a lot of different like types of just beings that are up there across the series.
And it's weird that none of them are like the Rito.
No.
None of them are the birds that are there.
No, it's got to be something greater and higher than that. I think I might. Don't quote me on this, but I think one of the older ones claims that the Sacred Realm is just high up in the sky.
That's cool.
I think that's real. So we're gonna do that, and then go all the way around. And see, even though like it just taught us these basic mechanics that you need for the whole game, and then it is like doing a couple actual puzzles with them that if you're a kid takes a second to figure out, and that's neat.
Get through, process this. What's happening here in front of you?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I don't
you
even
have the
have spin
fucking
attack yet.
baby form Digimon here.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I like them though. They're little skull ladybugs.
They're cute. They're cute.
They're fun.
Huh?
This is a game that I feel like. Have you ever speedran anything? Oh. Are you still there? Oh,
There
we
he
go.
is.
There we go.
Everything
Riley went
pause
into
and
the-
stop.
Into
After
the
you pick
pause
up the thing.
dimension. Have you ever speedran anything?
When I was back on Alien Happy Hour, me and our mutual friend Alan Sells did a series called Corrupted Save, where every week we would play the Legend of Korra video game.
That's so
and
funny.
try to get through it faster and faster and faster.
Oh, I love that you did it with a kind of bad game.
I was at a point where I could beat that game in like 3 hours. But
That's
like,
awesome.
it was very fun. It was. I think we made like 4 runs through the game in total.
Sorry, not to cut you off. Here's our mini boss that we gotta slap in the ass a bunch.
Yeah.
I love a good old centipede. You gotta hit him on the
Super
nose
fucking
and then on
Mario
the
coded.
tail. Yeah, extremely. In the 3DS Mario Kart, I did always play as the Wiggler. That was my guy.
Wiggle maxing.
Wiggle maxing. I was going wiggle %. But I have speedran Portal. I can do Portal. I could do Portal once in 54 minutes. Was my fastest time.
Wow.
And I feel like if I were to ever try to speedrun a game again, it would be this. I feel like there's enough like inherent memory I have in my head of where things are, and it being a GBA game, you can get through things really fast if you know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's doable.
You think you can make it to Mount Crennel before the end of the stream?
No, I think I can beat this dungeon by the end of the stream. Maybe Mount Crennel, we'll see. Yeah, you know what? Maybe there's a good chance I can. Let's find out. You've dared me. You've just entered me into the dare program by daring me.
I believe in your abilities. We got the wind jar now, which is just great. It's just a great item.
This is a great item because not only can you use it to solve puzzles like I just did, you can also just interact with shit that's on the walls. And that is one of the most important tenets of a good Zelda item, is when you can not only use it to solve puzzles, but use it to just fuck around. I love that it changes color the longer you suck.
Increase the energy.
Increases the speed. There's like a sand bellows in Skyward Sword that's kind of like this that I like a lot. It's just always fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. If we had gone in this door, we wouldn't have been able to get into the room, but we would have just been from behind the webbing, seeing the mini boss crawling around in here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was like a good like you get a quick glimpse of the thing you're about to fight, right? Like it's just neat. Now we're back here. There's somewhere I didn't go up here. Oh yeah, we can deal with these guys now. We turn them gray.
Suck them dry.
Sure. I guess I'll suck them dry.
That's what you do.
There might be stuff under these. No, not here.
Doing a bad job of speedrunning, I'll tell you that.
There's our portal. If we go back to the entrance, we can take that portal and get that heart piece. See, I want to speedrun, but now I'm having fun vacuuming.
Now I'm gonna clean every single room I go into. Leave a place nicer than you got it.
Exactly.
Suck that dude. Suck that dude. Suck that dude.
Okay, I'll suck that dude. Oh, yeah, and you got him in your nozzle.
Launch him.
You nozzle that motherfucker. It's great. I like when you find a puzzle and Eslo's like, well, there's a puzzle.
Well, I don't know what the fuck to do with that one.
What is this dog shit?
I would have just made this place so you just could do the thing right.
Here's our compass to find the locations of hidden items.
Don't you need that there?
You need... Oh, no, you can't do that way. Well, we need to get through here. No, we don't. I'm going to refresh the zone.
I fucked it all up.
Otacon, I fucked up.
Otacon, I've caused a big whoopsie.
A big whoopsie fucko.
I've done an oopsie doodle, Otacon.
Otacon, I fucked up real bad. Yeah, I think what we actually do is we set this here, and then we come here on a lily. We come here on a lily pad later. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's basically like Ezel going like, well, can't do this one right now. You'll be back later. You did everything you could do.
Yep.
Sorry, dummy.
Sorry, you fucking dipshit.
You fucking rube. You thought you could just do a thing.
You
get mushroomed on,
fuck.
idiot.
There wasn't anywhere else to go through the, No, there was, actually.
There's something up north.
Yeah, to get north, we gotta go to the entrance, I believe. Oh, that was just that. That's right. Immediately forgetting the rooms we went through. Seraph's right. We need a puddle-worthy vessel.
I can tell. So the designs for the
Oh, that's right.
In the latest episode of Interstitial Infinity, there are some keyblades that we talk about.
Yeah.
And it's very fun that somebody, unbeknownst to like, without knowing what they actually are, was like, "Is this?"
Oh,
really
and
great.
just guessed correctly immediately? That's so cool.
Yo, I'm gonna message it along.
That's so
to
cool.
the group to chat.
Please do. Also, figuring out that going back to the barrel and finding a new opening is a great way to, like, find a new way forward in the middle of a dungeon.
It's awesome. It's fucking great. This game bangs.
It fucking bangs. The Capcom Zeldas do it right.
Now what?
Unless we
However,
find... Yeah.
we pulled this to us, but I don't know what to do.
Now what? This motherfucker would have been so lost without us. Can you imagine him hopping around here by himself trying to figure shit out?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm fucking. We got horsepower over here.
Yeah.
We're flying. Link's flossing. He can't be killed.
I do love that it's also an item. The Gust Jar is one of my favorite Zelda items. You're using it as a fucking boat. Like, it's just great. Oh, we need that key.
Boingy, 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 boingy.
Badoink, badoink, badoink.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Interstitial Infinity, good. Sylvie, you're so right.
Sylvie, you are so correct. And Seraph, thank you for saying they're well designed. I appreciate it.
Yeah, those are very cool.
We can't talk about it. We have to talk.
can't.
This is like when we came to Extra Life just after
Oh my
before
God.
the finale.
I know.
We're just like, we need to talk about something different.
Yep.
I can't keep doing this.
We can't just
Squidward.
lock eyes meaningfully this entire weekend. We can, because we all do that when we all get to see each other once a fucking year, but it can't all be about that.
Boing, boing, boing.
And here's that room with the stuff.
Boing, 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 boing,
Hey fucker,
boing.
hey fucker, hey fucker. There you go.
Stabbed to death.
Stabbed to death. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Link, how's your adventure going? Oh, I stabbed several bugs to death.
I killed them with knives and swords.
With a sword and a weird jar I found.
Oh, look at them go.
Yeah, look at him go. All right, we got to unlock that door now that we can. Do you... I mean, obviously this is, like, part of what we're doing here, but, like, what... Do you have a dungeon that's, like, your favorite first dungeon in a Zelda game that pops to your mind?
I mean, the problem is I am like...
You can say the Great Deku Tree, because that is a fabulous first dungeon.
I'm trying to think if that's true or not. I think... I didn't like it as a kid, because it was hard. But I think as an adult, I do like it. The fucking Phantom... The Phantom Fortress in Wind Waker.
Ooh, oh, that, yeah, if you're counting that as the first one when you're going stealth mode through it, that's a pretty good
Because
pick.
what else would be the first one?
The Dragon Roost Island is usually what people call the first one.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. That is before that.
No, you go stealth mode before Dragon Roost Island, but like yeah.
Because that's a whole dungeon. Because what else would that be?
I forget how long. Is it like a full? Because obviously you go back there later and play it as a full dungeon.
As a kid, I was trapped there forever, and that's why I was mad about it.
That's fair. I didn't play until I was a teenager, and so I had that brilliant genius teenage brain helping me forward. Let's get that piece of heart real quick.
I remember thinking about that dungeon in the same way that I thought about Terrace in KOTOR.
I'm not enough of a KOTOR head to call it to mind. I played a bit of that.
You don't get mini bosses the first visit, but it's definitely in the vibe of a dungeon because you're there, you unlock a special item, you make your way through this whole thing that is like, you know, about the length of a dungeon.
Well, let's go this way and get that chest.
And
We have had
boingy.
fire, water, wind, and earth all in this first dungeon.
Puts it in your head, makes you think about it.
I just like it, Your Honor. Your Honor, I just simply think it's neat a lot very much.
Sir, it is a banger. 20
Sir,
bucks.
I got $20 inside a little hut in the woods.
A little hut in a little hut.
All right, and then we're gonna. And I just like items that are like versatile, like make you think about how they interact with different parts of the world around you. When you do get back to this game, in the second dungeon, you get the Cane of Pachi, which is another one of my favorites.
I've got the Cane of Pachi.
You got that. You got that thing. The Mole Mitts are one of, like, they're all just really broad environment items. And I think that's so smart. Let's fight the first boss. Let's see what kind of threat could a little guy like us face, Riley? What do you think?
Oh, that's just a normal sized choo-choo.
Oh yeah, normal.
Now why is it going up there?
Now wait a minute.
Where's it going, Jay?
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Excuse me, where'd it go? I'm worried about it. Where'd it go? I want to make sure it's safe. Where'd it go? I don't want it to fall down and clonk its gooey head. Uh-oh. Riley, I think we know where it went.
That's not good, Jay. At least it's gotten smaller because it dropped so much.
That's true. A bunch of... Oh, fuck. Oh, beans.
Jesus,
oh,
so
shit.
Fucking big, Jay. What do we
oh,
do? What do we
bungus. Whoa. This boss did like intimidate me a little when I was a kid, because like it is fucking big.
Yep.
It's just a big guy.
Oh shit, oh jeez, oh shit, oh jeez.
Yeah.
And this is so funny. Like,
yeah,
the
it's
way
awesome.
It, like, really fucking wobbles like fucking SpongeBob ass. Like, whoa.
Yeah, it rocks. It rocks.
This is a great boss fight. This is a great boss fight.
Yeah. It's also just it's got so much more of a face than you notice it have in the overworld because it's so big.
Jay, this game's scoring very well.
Oh, is it now? Oh, is it now? Could not agree more if you paid me money to. And it keeps
around. This is just a fun mechanic.
Yeah, it really is. I love it. Fucking sleep-deprived Kermit the Frog looking ass. And the fact that even once you've crippled it, like even once you've you fucked it up there, you have to deal with where its head is gonna land. Like, that's a really smart design choice.
Yep. I like it. It's also just like, I don't know, the sprite work to make it look big. Like, big sprite work can just look blurry. But like, I don't know, he looks really good. It looks great motion.
There's a couple points in this game. I don't know if it's mode 7 on this or what it is, but like, the GBA has games that use like semi 3D-ish stuff in its graphics sometimes. And you can see that a little in just like how the bottom parts of it. That's DS, but just like how it's not even a matter of 3D, but like how the bottom half of its sprite gets bigger and smaller in a way that feels kind of like 3D animated in a different way. Like,
it's just a amazing understanding of sprite art that I wish you would see more of.
Yeah, I mean, God, especially now. Oh, the long tilts. He's getting the long tilts.
Weebles wobble, and they do fall down.
I weebled and wobbled, and I fell down.
Kaboom!
And here comes our 3 teardrops.
3 teardrops. That's wind, baby. That's water, baby.
Earth.
Earth. That's Earth, baby.
Definitely not fire. We know that for sure.
Not fire. If that was red, it would be, but
no. Purple is the color of either wind or earth, depending on the property. Oh, sorry. The earth is the embodiment of living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. Ah, what a video game.
What a video game. Ba-da-da-da.
There's our heart
container. 2-hand lift. We've been doing 1-hand lifts. That's actually an interesting sprite difference. When you've been finding little things, Link has been lifting them with 1 hand, and like the special shit Link lifts with both hands.
I don't know if I ever thought about that before. That's funny. Purple is the color of the Earth's energy. You're so right.
Whoa.
Purple is the color of your element.
Yes, this is the Vati game.
Yes, it sure is. This is the Vati game. This is... Before he's really a wind mage, he's just kind of an all-powerful wizard.
I'm just a motherfucker.
I'm just an all-powerful evil dipshit. Congratulations for the element. I also like, I know we won't see this here, or maybe we will. I forget when you get into the Elemental Sanctuary. There's a really cool place you go to in Hyrule Castle when you're small to, like, use the elements that's very cool. They just think so well in every corner of this game about, like, what would this segment of this world be like with Minish in it, and I just think that's great.
Yep.
You found the earth element. You are blessed with much courage and strength for one so young. If your conviction holds strong, head to Mount Cranel.
Piranha.
There you will find a man named Malari. Among all the Minish, there is no one more able to repair your sword. If you ask him, I am certain he will reforge your broken Picori blade. I shall send word to him in advance. Travel
Can I go
safely.
with however you send word? Can I go with them?
No.
Well,
Travel safely. You are brave, but there are many evils now in the world.
Okay. Alright, okay, that's fine.
This motherfucker's slowly making his way to the curtain. Leave through this second fucking door into my house that I have. It will take you out of the forest quickly.
Get trucking. Look at them go. Look at them roll.
Hold on. Look at his little leaf bed. It's an
Little
older
leaf
yellow
bed.
leaf because he's old.
Love it. Do you think Picori have short lifespans?
It's a good question. I think they probably have long lifespans. I
Well,
mean, they're a
if he has
fantasy race.
one-
They always do.
If he has one yellow leaf for his bed, I wonder if they live for like the length of time a leaf would live off of the tree.
Oh, that's very sad. Anyway, here's
Like,
Valari.
why? Okay.
Oh, that's so sad. This guy's talking about debris. What are you about to give us? I forget. Oh, we got a bomb
Kinstones.
bag. No bomb bag.
Fuck.
We will do kinstones though. Kinstones are so fucking cool. We'll get to those in a minute because we gotta meet the
I'm
kinstone
glad
freak.
you like them.
I
big.
do. I never did all of them because there's a fucking trillion of them. Here is one of the
Over the
fast
sacred
travel
power.
points. The power of wind.
Kaboom. Huh? Whoa! It blew up? Hey kid, look at where that stone marker used to be. But there's some strange swim underground. I forgot how I talked.
You remember?
Yes,
It's
of
okay.
course. Why? This must be. Well, I don't know. I have the foggiest, to be honest.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I went and found the earth element and I was like, whatever. Because it's my Hyrule Kingdom of whatever.
Stupid.
No, actually, that's about Vati. I went and fought and won the sword fighting competition, but then there was nothing inside the giant chest I blew open, and I was like, whatever. And I was like, whatever.
And I was like, whatever. It's fine. I bet he talks like Cell, like perfect
Yeah.
Cell.
I feel like
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect Cell's too too boisterous. Vati's probably in the Frieza zone.
Vati to me is in the Frieza zone or like the Kaiba zone or somewhere between them. Yes, kind of here. Oh wait, that's Beerus. That's Beerus. I just realized is between the two of them.
is down here.
Beerus is here. You're right. Beerus has a little more down here to him.
I would never do the yoinky sploinky.
I say that to myself now in every single Fortnite match I play as him.
Yeah, wait, can I get, where is it on my little
Hit me.
soundboard
I
here?
want to hear that
Like-
yoinky. Get sploinked with it.
I am a god of destruction. I would never hit the Yonky Splunky. But of course, before any creation must come destruction. And the Yonky Splunky.
I like that it cuts off.
I wish you could fit.
I think it's funny that it cuts off. And the yoinky sploinky.
See me when you get one, okay? You fucking idiot. How you not gonna have a goddamn kinstone piece?
You don't know what fucking checkers that we broke are?
You're pathetic.
Here's a bomb spot. I don't remember what's in here. Oops.
Kaboom.
It's an interesting game where you get remote bombs later, which I don't think are actually all that useful versus regular bombs. Oh, here's the shells for the fucking figurine guy. Did you deal with the figurine guy while you were playing this at all?
I've seen the figurine guy. I know of the figurine guy.
Oh, they put gotcha mechanics in Zelda. It's all over.
They forgot to monetize it.
They did. They did. No one had invented monetization yet. It wasn't invented yet. But yeah, that was the
technology,
thing.
but they didn't know how to apply it correctly.
Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm getting fucked up by the classic playing a Nintendo game on an Xbox controller, and so the AB buttons are reversed.
Diddly-din. Diddly-din. Diddly-din.
Oh yeah, he is from Wind Waker. Seraph's right. I forgot that. The
Yep,
shell
yep,
guy
yep.
is from Wind Waker. To me, he's the Minish Cap guy.
Welcome to my small mind.
Welcome
He's
to
the
my-
Minish guy.
Welcome to my itty bitty little brain. On low
Iris,
quality
they are
design.
minions.
Yeah, banana. Oh, here he is.
On, see how many kinstone pieces you can collect.
Here he
You
fucking
never
is.
know what fusing kinstones will do, but I'm sure to be good. Come on up and get your free kinstone bag for holding your kinstone pieces. Don't miss out on this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yes, you're here for your free kinstone bag, aren't you? That's right, maybe you didn't hear me, but they're free for all kids right now.
But, Riley, we're kids.
Oh my god, I'm kids.
I'm kids, that's me. This
Me.
post is about, he's just like me for real.
GPO.
Seraph,
I
you're
just
so
realized
right.
This guy looks like a huge Minish.
He does.
There.
That's a theory I've heard before, is that he's actually a Minish who made himself big to go and, like, peddle the Minish's kinstones around the human world. And I think that's very fun. And he's thinking about love.
I think that's gotta be true, because look at him.
Yeah. Look at that face. We're learning about kinstone fusion. If you get two pieces to fit perfectly, great happiness will come your way.
I'm always saying.
I really like this system, and it's because of the, like, a lot of the Zelda games have, like, a trade quest, right? Where you're like, oh, I got this bottle, this baby bottle. Well, oh, this baby needs the baby bottle. They gave me bird seed. Oh, this talking bird wants bird seed. Like, you're trading things over and over. This, to me, feels like a different spin on that same kind of thing in a really fresh way that I just really like. Like, it's a very different approach to that same kind of thing where you have something in your inventory somewhere. Someone wants this thing I have.
There is
Surely.
a dude who wants that.
Someone wants this thing. I found him. It's the hurdy-gurdy man.
The two kinstone pieces fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen.
Let's find out. And the stuff that happens is cool because it, like, changes the world, too.
That is tight.
Opens up
It's the
doorways.
fucking pan flute again. They're not even playing hurdy-gurdy in this.
No. Well, it's the same song as before. It's the Hyrule Town theme.
Well, sure.
It's a merry jaunt. We're both
It
due for a
also
little
has
happiness.
notes of the Kokori Forest.
It does. You're so right about that. That's so cool. Remind myself where that was. We're gonna go really quick. Check out the what the kinstone just opened, just because I wanna.
Absolutely. Show off everything.
Please, I would love to. And then we will get to Mount Krenel, and then by that point we'll probably be
close to
nearing
wrapping.
time.
That's true.
Nearing time. I am so excited that we've come back to this series with such a delightful Legend of Zelda video game.
As am I. Imagine if we came back to this and then had to play like the original Legend of Zelda. And we're like,
Yeah. Cadence of Hyrule, which we both patentedly don't really like.
I think we feel worse about Cadence of Hyrule like over time.
For sure.
We gave it pretty high scores, frankly.
Yeah, we appreciated what it did, if nothing else.
I kind of want to lower my score. How did Zelda 2 score less? How did Zelda 2 score less than Cadence of Hyrule? That
I think we
doesn't feel
really
right.
liked the music, and also Zelda's a playable character, and so we had to give her a 5 for autonomy.
That's true. Well, Jay, can I feel like I'm still early to do this. Can I walk you down my little path here?
No, please go. We do it at the hour and a half mark sometimes. Sometimes this is just what feels right. Hit me. What do you got?
I'm looking right now. The Minish Cap I've got so just so everyone knows, we have a rubric here in case you haven't been with us for long.
Let me switch us over to it.
We rank. Oh no, you can keep playing the game. You can keep playing the game.
I'll show both of ours once I'm stopping. But please continue.
We have different categories that we rate through a 1 through 5: music, table setting, link design, Zelda autonomy, bad guy introduction, vibes and bosses. That's a 1 through 5. And then there are modifiers that are solid points that are just you get 1 point or you don't. Wake up in bed, Link has a clue, see non-Hylians, holy shit, known character, unique baddie, and all those then sum together. So for music, where did I put other people's music?
It's good music. I'm bopping along right now.
I think it's good. I think it's as good as Triforce Heroes and Twilight Princess. So I'm putting music at a 4.
Okay.
Table setting, 5. I think this game does a really good job setting up everything.
Yeah.
Link design, 5. This is a great little 2D Link. Zelda autonomy, 5.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Is she turned to stone right now? Yes, but I have no idea how long that's gonna last. She was a big character, was very clear. I understood her. I had a better grasp of who Zelda was in this game than I have in frankly any other game. Bad guy introduction, 4. Vati rolled up, caused a big ass problem, and left.
Yeah.
Swift blades.
Yeah, we gotta learn some sword techniques.
Vibes and bosses are both 5, giving it a 33 base sum.
Goddamn.
And then Link wakes up in bed. Link has a clue. We see non-Hylians. There are known characters, and there's a unique baddie. I would say there's no holy shit moment yet.
Yeah,
bringing
I think
you
that's
to
fair.
37 points.
I might fight you on the holy shit moment, but we'll get to me once I've learned how to do a spin attack. Do you want to? While I'm doing this, you were saying that there are Cadence of Hyrule you feel like you ranked too high. Is there anything you want to, and this is something we could also like do when we finish doing all the games, are there scores that you look at on that sheet and feel like you want to relitigate or anything like that?
I am, because like I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking at this whole guy, and I see A Link to the Past in second place, and I don't know how that happened. And the same with like, how is Twilight Princess so far down? Like, Twilight Princess, and how's Link's Awakening worse than Cadence of Hyrule? What's happening here? That's crazy. There's no world in which that should be true.
I think we both really enjoyed A Link to the Past, and I think for what... I think A Link to the Past, I support where it's at, and in a minute I'll put this stuff up on screen. I want to get to Mount Krenel now since I said I would. But, like, I think I agree with where Link to the Past is on that ranking more for this specific show where we're talking about, like, the openings of these games than I would if we were just ranking the entire games. Because I think like, what we talked about there was that, like, A Link to the Past has a really good sense of just how wrong things are going in this setting immediately. And that's... Oh, wait, did I not finish what I was fucking doing? I wasn't really reading what he was telling me.
Link's Awakening. Let me just look at my score. Link's Awakening, I gave a 3 in music, a 2 in table setting, Link Design 5, Zelda Autonomy 3, because she's just not there.
You
bad
gave her
guy
a 3 for not being there? I thought we gave her a 0 for not being there.
I mean, that would knock it even. Yeah, you gave her a 0. I gave it a 3.
Because she's not
So,
there.
She could be doing anything right now.
She's not. She's not there.
That would knock it even
Oh
lower.
my god.
I think the thing is, like, it doesn't have a bad guy. It doesn't have Zelda, and so therefore, by our route, and the bosses were whatever. I think because of that, like, because of our rubric, it just rates so low.
Yeah, and that's what you got to keep in mind, right? Is that the rubric, we got to trust the process a little bit.
To trust the process.
We got to trust the process a little bit, but it is still interesting to talk about. I still think we should, like, review our own scores at the end of doing all the games and see how we feel then, and see, like, because there was a while where we felt really good about where everything was.
Yeah, and I still frankly really do. It's just one of those things that I'm just like, this is fascinating. Like, this is just a wild mix of numbers here. It is as the data is coming together, I'm like, are we sure? And here, I can't get rid of my 3 points for Zelda, because I don't want Link's Awakening to go under Zelda 2. I'd have to be shot in the park if that happens.
I think in the park. Public execution. Hold on. Would you rather be shot here by the bell, or maybe down here in the middle of the market square?
I think in the middle of the market square. I think you need to, like, separate out. No, the bell. Put me out like Gold Roger. Get me out on the bell on top of the stairs.
Yeah, on top of the steps. Yeah, I think that's the move. I think when we do that litigation episode, we should go into tier maker. Maybe we do this beforehand, and each go in with just our general, like, rank tier maker or whatever rankings of Zelda games, and talk about how they rank up. I think that'd be interesting to do.
I like that. I like that idea. Jay, do you want me to take your numbers down as you continue playing it?
Sure. Yeah. No, because I need to see them. We're close enough to Mount Crenel. We're good. Here's a fox. You get the idea. I'm transitioning us. We got to Mount Crenel in spirit. It's all fine. I'm gonna.
The heart of the thing.
It's fine. I am gonna transition us over. Here we are now on the big screen. I will find your numbers just to show them real quick. Where the hell is Minish Cap? There it is. There's your 4, 5, Beautiful high scores, beautiful high numbers. I love it. I love this. It's great. It's
right
really
now
good.
Is the highest I've rated a game. God damn,
I feel great about that. Riley, I am going to be giving Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. I think I agree with you. A 4 in music. I love the music. I think it's very charming. It's really good. There's when Hyrule Castle is the final dungeon in this game, it is a really good rendition of the Hyrule Castle theme. It's got this like Castlevania organ to it that sounds really cool. Kicks ass. I agree. 5 table setting. I can think because the table setting is people talking about the Minish around the world. It's the stuff you see that I've been pointing out this whole time. It's how woven into the fabric of the whole game the Minish are. Love it.
Yes.
Link design is a 5. Best Toon Link we've ever seen outside of it's this guy and Wind Waker guy. That's really it. Zelda autonomy. I'm gonna say a 4. She is in stone for literally the entire game after she's great.
Game.
She's great. She's your best friend. Tons of personality. I think that moves her so far. She is in stone for the entire game after this point.
What a shame.
But she does shoot Vati with a light arrow at the end, or do something and help you out at the end. I forget exactly what. Bad guy introduction. Did you give that a 4 or a 3?
I think I gave it a 4, but that's because I really like. I gave it a 4.
I agree.
I really like Vati.
I agree with that because I think Vati gets cooler for people the more the game goes on. There's a bit that we almost would have gotten to where I guess it's after the second dungeon. He just rolls up in front of Hyrule Castle to fuck with you for a few minutes. He traps you and makes you fight some moblins. And that's when Eslo tells you about his history with him. It's really good. I think the fact that he pulls this sacred sword out of the chest and just unleashes all the evil into the world and doesn't even give a shit, great. Vibes are a 5. Perfect vibes. Incredible vibes. Absolutely beautiful. Bosses. Do I think the bosses are a 5? I think they're at least a 4.
That big slime I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the big slime in the same way that I think like, you know, that Triforce Heroes boss we fought was a blast.
Yeah.
Like the Oracle of Ages boss, I like that fucker. Like I
really like every boss in this video game. I know we're just talking about what we just played. Thinking ahead, I really like every single boss in this video game. I'm giving bosses a 5. I think they're all great. They're all really imaginative. They're all really cool. Wake up in a bed, yes. Link is a clue, yes. Xenon Hylians, yes. Holy shit moment, I'm gonna argue with you and say that's a yes, because I think, like, when I was a kid, I remember, like, actually shrinking down in the feeling of, like, passing by that stick on the road into the Minish village and shit like that. I think being Minish size does give you some holy shit moments. I remember being a kid and the Choo-Choo comes down and is that first boss is a holy shit moment, because here's a regular 2 sword stroke enemy that's suddenly become a boss because you're small. Because
cool.
you changed. I think that's extremely cool. And then known character, yes. Unique baddie, yes. I'm a 38. Are you also a 38? You're a 36.
No, I'm a 30. Yes, I'm a 36.
Yeah.
Which brings Minish Cap to 74 points.
God fucking damn.
Ocarina of Time has 72. I would like to introduce you all to statistically the best Zelda game so far.
This is a great day for me. This is like Christmas for me. Oh, this is
The
so
math
cool.
don't lie. Like, listen, it's just that's how it has to be. That's how it has to come together.
Yeah.
The rubric is there for a reason, and mathematically it all adds together. It all does it.
Man, what is Cadence of Hyrule doing above Link's Awakening? We can't get into it again.
It just feels like a thing that we should like there is no fun factor, but that's the thing. We've added the replay meter, which will like at some point we will come back in here and go like, are we going to replay this? And that'll be like a plus and minus like 5. You know what I mean?
I think that's huge, yeah.
And hopefully with that will be able to put fucking Cadence of Hyrule in its goddamn place at the bottom of the fucking list.
We're so mean to Cadence of Hyrule now. I don't even think it's a shitty game. I like the idea of it. I just didn't really enjoy playing it.
It's not fun.
Oh my god. I would also put Phantom Hourglass above Triforce Heroes, but I know I'm not getting anywhere with you because that was your favorite Zelda game that day.
Triforce Heroes bangs. That game was so fun to play.
If it was up to you, that would be above Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess, and I know it in my
it would
heart.
definitely be above Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know that for you. Christ. Riley, do you want to see what's next on our lovely wheel?
I would love to spin a big wheel and maybe get told what game I'm going to play.
Let me take Minish Cap off the wheel, something I did not do before. Here's our wheel. Take a minute to soak it in, viewers, because it's been a while. All 3 CDI games still on there. Both Warriors games still on there. Last year's Tears of the Kingdom still on there. The other Oracle games, both versions of 4 fucking swords that you and I have to figure the hell out how we're doing one of them, still there. Riley, let's find out what you're playing next week.
Spin me that wheel. There's some bangers still on here. There's
Riley!
still hope for me.
It ain't the Minish, but you're going and visiting the people of the sky next week.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah, it's time to play the Skyward Sword next week.
Is that? By God, that's the Ballad of the Goddess.
Ba 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 ba.
Skyward Sword's a game that I played without using the shield because I didn't like having to repair it, and so I just got really good at dodging.
Ooh,
and I remember
that
final fight, like just like little motions with the Wiimote, like backflipping out of the way of Demise, and like just barely making it. How long it took me, truly making it a Dark Souls fight for no fucking reason.
That kind of rules, though. That rocks.
It was awesome.
I have not replayed that game since it came out in 2011. 13 years ago.
Game's good. I had started replaying it and I was like, I need to not. We're gonna do this on stream. I need to not play it.
That
But
is,
I got it.
you got it. That's one that like people talk like kids a little younger than us. That is their favorite Zelda game in a way that I feel like so good about. I'm like, hell yeah, it is. Like, it's a hell of an adventure. It is one that was shat on a lot when it came out because it was a late Wii game. People were tired of the Wii, but it's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. Riley, my homie, thank you for joining me. And yeah, there's that big bird. I love those fucking wings. Oh, I
love that they're like,
thing.
we have to explain the bird. People will be confused about the bird. They don't explain the fucking bird.
And they did. No one was confused, but they did, and it rocked. Like, it's just, this is what the loft wings looked like. This is what the birds here looked like. It's kind of the ultimate Zelda lore game in a real way. It feels like them tying up all the lore they felt like they need to tie up forever. I'm really excited to talk about this with you next time.
This is gonna bang. I can't wait to get back here and make it happen.
Let's go to the sky. For now, Riley, I think, do we have any closing remarks? We should quickly plug not only Interstitial Infinity wrapping up, which you and I plugged, but what was that little trailer there you played before the Interstitial finale on stream last night?
There were two. There was one
That's
for
true.
The Spirits of Lydia Fontaine on Kickstarter, and then there was one for Riley Hopkins and their amazing friends Zelda, The Oath to Ordo.
Zelda, you say? As in the Legend of?
The Legend of the very same. We will be revealing more information on that as we get it edited. But we finished recording that. We're gonna get some art, and once the art's together, we have a little fun thing to hand out to everyone as we approach that season in the next couple months. But
That's true.
that is right around the corner, and you get to see our wonderful little world of Hyrule.
It's so much fun. We had so much fun recording it. It's me, it's Riley, it's Jacqueline Swampert, Moonshot's own of Unwise Girls and Dead Teen House Party. It's Alan Sells of Pokemon World Tour United. I love Alan. It was like every time I'm on a season of something with you, I end up meeting someone for the first time through being on that season of the thing with them. It was Blake, it was Clown, now it's Alan. And every time it is the most delightful way to begin a fabulous new friendship.
There's no way to know. Hey, somebody very important to me once said there's no way like getting to know someone through the beauty of role-playing games.
That's true. That's exactly what they said and how they said it. Oh, God.
But until then, I think we have to close the book on the Minish Cap. You can keep playing it. You can do a playthrough.
Let's close this little... Riley, we got this little book. It's so small, it fits on 2 fingers. You can put the back cover on one finger and the other one on your thumb and just press them together and closing the book.
Careful not to crush it.
Careful. You gotta be so careful. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, no, you crushed it! Ah, beans. Ah, fuck. Ah, where's my outro button? There it is.
No, I can hear Jeff. I can hear Jeff on the stream.
Yeah, now we actually.
I'll spill myself. Hit me with a big truck, Jay.
We have a minute left, and I already took melatonin. It'd be really funny if someone took 6,000, so I have to pound.
You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.